it's my first time, so I'm not very, I'm gonna hand these to them first, because I didn't realize how many we would have. I do have an extra
It's
one.
fine, it's fine.
I've got these for you to go over through with me, please. I'll try to be as brief as I possibly can. There's a lot of information. And you're Brenda, correct? Yes. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna hand that to you really fast, and then I do, I'm sorry. Okay. This is the extra here. You're welcome. Okay, like I said, my name is Della Gladieux. I live at the corner of Bradford Road and Old Valdosta Highway, directly across from the subdivision area. I would like to also give you really quick, I have 285 petitions against this. Who do I need to hand that to?
Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Chairman, this is petitions, online and physical. Okay, I'm gonna kind of go over this a little bit. Like I said, behind the letter, if you would take a moment later on and go over that thoroughly and read it completely. Behind that are the evidence that I have there. I would like to go ahead and let you know, my name is Della Gladieux. I live on Bradford Road. My family, the Gaskins and Bradford, started that area over 100 years ago. These developers and many developers are going to paint you some pretty pictures, but I'm fixing to give you some raw numbers. They're telling you $40,000 in new taxes every year. It's not so. People that live in South Berrien work and shop in Valdosta, so you're not getting those taxes. Moody Air Force Base, they work at Moody, shop in Valdosta. 200 service members that were coming in are not going to be coming in now. It's going to be a change of service. That's a wetland. Those houses right now, it's not being built up. They're just being foundations put. Those are going to flood. So that's going to be probably some issues for unsellable homes. Also, I've attached facts and evidence. The first part is the updated work program. South Berrien right now is over $14.5 million. That's at least, because that doesn't include staff time. Maybe these numbers can include staff time or multiple projects only once, because I don't know how many projects. So for total, Berrien is over $44.5 million. I included the city because that's going to include the city. We cannot absorb what's going to cost for resources. We're going to have everyone, Alcohol, Enigma, Ray City, and Nashville. The fiscal year budget is only just over $35 million. And this is just the ongoing needs that we need right now, not added anything like this. Also, urban sprawls cost the U.S. $1 trillion a year. Over $4,500 is the cost of the sprawl. Over half of that's directly from the sprawl. Also, there's studies in lands. You can look at that. It doesn't matter where you go. It's what it is. It's going to be costly for everybody, the county and the citizens. We are $10,000 less than the state average for per capita income, which puts us higher in the poverty rate than the state of Georgia. We can't afford this at all. Not just that, our comprehensive plan goes against everything that this is. All these developments that are urban sprawl. Our natural resources are supposed to be protected. Our land use, we need better boundaries, harder boundaries. We also have codes here need to be updated. We also need to protect and put this in conservancy. Also, our facility needs. We need an EMS on the south end of Berrien. We're supposed to be working with the Moody Air Force Base with the WWALS plan to help flight impacts, noise standards, land use measures, and also we need more at SGMC campus. And more people means more money. So the more you build out, the expensive it gets, the more residents you have, the more money it costs. We can't afford that. I applaud you and I'd ask you to think about these things and these costs because it's mismanagement for our tax money. And we don't need to do that. We need to have regenerative growth. We need to we need to rejuvenate what we have. We need to do responsible growth. And we need to put money back in our citizens and our land we have now before we responsibly grow. Thank you very much. Do you have any more questions or any questions for me?
Do I have any questions?
I do have just one more thing real quick to hand you. And I would like to, I don't know who I need to hand this to as well. I just like to state real quick, this right here is a formal complaint for the zoning of the parcel that's already done last year. I had filed a complaint earlier to Miss Brenda on email, never got a response, so I'm gonna hand this in person. And not only that, I've been in contact with WWALS since the beginning in July. No signs have been posted. I live directly across. We've been directly with WWALS, working with us to try to help and document everything. Not only that, I have started Facebook groups, private and public, since July beginning. If I had known about this and we had known about this in October of last year, these same things would have been happening. So I have a formal complaint. Who I need to give this to? Thank you. And I would like to know what your plan is in 3 days, please. Thank you.